let's get right to the fun, shall we? All right. Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Our featured match today is the second round of the Ziraat Turkish Cup against Turgutluspor, with my chosen side here in Turkey, Giresunspor. It's not been the best start to the season. Currently at 1-0-3. Those losses coming against Tepekspor, which that's a mid-table team. We should not have lost against them. Sakaryaspor, yeah, okay, that's understandable. Orduspor, right now, they look pretty darn solid. Our win, however, was against Gümüşhanespor, which, that one was a bit unexpected, but hey, we will take a 2-0 win no matter what time of day, week, or year it is. So let's take a look at why, perhaps. We can explain why these losses are happening. So the season opener, we saw that loss to Sivas. We know all about that one. The debut of the figure 8 formation did not go exactly as planned. Could have been a heck of a lot better. I think we could all agree, not our best day at the office. Still, I think it's a cool formation. Problem with it looking like a cool formation is it doesn't mean that things necessarily, actually work for us. We go back to the schedule here. Look at the second match. Followed that the 2-0 loss to Sarıyer. Yeah, here's where things begin to unravel quite a bit. You'll notice 2-0 loss, 2 goals very quickly by Ahmet Aras, and a Deniz Varol gets injured in the 86th minute. Not at all a good situation. He is not just injured; he's out with a knee injury. Not stellar at all. Across the board, not a good look for us at all. Take a look here at the formation. Again, this was another figure 8 attempt. See if we could make it work. We didn't exactly do that. It's really looking like this might not be the formation for us. And I say that because, well, we might have been 0-2 to start with the figure 8. You might be saying, well, that's great, but what do you do with that? Yes, your chosen formation has turned out to be a little bit garbage. But what do you do to get around that? Well, how about you win 2-0? Simi Ergül and Kian Khan, I should say, coming out with the big results. Why not flip to the 4-4-2 narrow diamond? The classic formation, the one that has seen me get through thick and thin time and again. The 4-4-2 narrow diamond somehow comes up exactly when I need it. I don't know how this thing keeps working, but it does. Looking at the analysis of the match itself, I mean, we did exactly what we needed to. The goal coming off of a set piece, the winner at least from Kian Khan. Everybody really showed up quite nicely here. Hasan Kul had to run his legs off, but he got the job done. It's really looking like this is a formation that might actually allow us to succeed, though I really want to make sure that this figure 8 gets a full and honest try, because that's the whole point of doing it, is to make sure that we can put everyone in their favorite positions. And in this situation, again, we had some good results in the midfield in the figure 8. The problem was the part where we conceded 2 goals very quickly. I mean, that was it. 17 minutes. All the goal scoring in the match was done. 2-1 loss to Orduspor. Kyle Kosak getting injured in the 88th minute. Another late injury, a thigh injury. Not ideal at all. So we got some serious work to do here. Some serious work to try and turn this season. Hopefully this cup match can help us do that. Looking at the squad itself, current injury, we got Mertzakar sitting out with 4 to 6 weeks of a dislocated shoulder. Mohamed Ertuk is suspended for this cup match. Lovely. Kosak, again, dead leg, only 5-6 days. Thank goodness that didn't end up being more serious than it could have been. And Gökdeniz Varol, oh, poor Gökdeniz Varol. It was indeed strained knee ligaments, 6 to 8 weeks. So, bit of a situation here. Losing people left, right, and center. And in 2 days, somehow in 2 days, we have to turn this around and get ready for a cup draw. So what I'm thinking for this, yes, we're all unhappy. That's great. That's wonderful. It would be nice. I mean, the hosts are considered slight underdogs, that being Turgutluspor. So you'd really think we should be able to get through this. I would have liked the home match. I'm comfortable with the draw. That's probably it. It's a big if we plays. Because to be clear, we kind of need all hands on deck. Whether or not we get that all hands on deck is an entirely different thing. I am going to tell everybody to take the rest of the day off. We'll see if that helps. I think it might be a little bit too late for that to take effect. But we're going to try it and see what happens. Oh, a sports hernia. Awesome. I tell him to take the day off. He gets a sports hernia for 6 to 7 weeks. Fantastic. That is absolutely amazing. Good to know. I can tell him, hey, take it easy. Oh, boss, I just gave myself a sports hernia. Do you listen? Do you listen at all to the stuff that I tell you? Are the words going in one ear and out the other? Is there any sort of retention at all of don't injure yourself because we kind of need you healthy? Good grief. That's what you need. You go to a new country. Higher expectations. Of course you hit with an injury crisis. Of course you do. Alright, 4-2-3-1 looks to be their favored formation. We're going to give... let's see here. Oh, looks like it was one of our kids. Oh, that's fine. It's one of the kids that gave himself a massive injury. That's okay. Not okay, but, you know. We're going to try the figure eight one more time before we flip back to the 4-4-2 narrow diamond and call it a day. Erbe in the center. Khan. He's he's currently tutoring a younger player. Alright, wingbacks. Özdemir. Özbozkurt. And here we get into the tricky nature of our midfield. So with that being what it is, probably Ak might actually be a better person to put over here. He's more suited to that role. Ugh. Rituro suspended, which means Isikdemir gets to play there. Still don't have a good attacking left. Still wishing we had that. Looks like Kurmus will play there, and Ergül will go up top. On the bench, it'll be Intas, Aslan. I said Aslan. Demirkol, in case we do decide to suddenly flip formations. He's a good left back for exactly that reason. Sankul. Only a few places left. So let's go with Artun, Derin, and Akpinar. Alright, that should give us enough options to survive any formational shift. And consider the options that I have on the table, that's really all we got. Alright. Isikdemir has actually been a pretty good performer in limited appearances. Let's see if he can replicate some of that magic here. They aren't a bad team. It will be close. This should be a win for us. Alright, let's see if we can get this done here. Figure 8 versus 4-2-3-1. Close him down. Good, I agree. Go for the ankles, kids. They hit us, we hit back. Go for the ankles. Encourage the team. Come on, guys. I have faith in you. You haven't exactly given me a reason to have faith in you, but I'm going to say I have faith in you, because if it means you score goals, I will be happy with it. Here we go. Giresunspor in the white and green. Turgutluspor in the red and black. It's an away match. Let's see how we do. Cleared away there. Ridvan. Ibrahim. This is still off the opening kick. Inside. Ibrahim! Just over. Well, that's a good start. I'd like to see that hit the target. Kind of important when you're playing this game. Hit the target. Good interception there off the bad pass. And Ridvan tries to spring Semih Ergül, and he'll do exactly that. Into the area. Posts up. Crosses deflected. Ridvan! Not even close. Erdan. Ibrahim. Ergül, well-worked ball. Kantuk had to be sharp to make that save. Finally a shot on target. And that'll be out for a corner. Erdan. Base header! Saved. Well done against another corner. Here comes the pressure. 6 minutes in, already 4 shots to none. But the score remains 0-0. Ibrahim goes nowhere with that one. Khan. Eren. Semiyagul. Trying to find that way through this back line. It's not going to happen. Alright, let's take a look at our shots here. So right now, you see exactly what our shooting is like here. All in closer. We'll flip into the overall view in just a moment so we can have a look at our full shooting graph. Trying the long ball. Ridvan. Ibrahim. Eren. Ibrahim again, looking for the way through. Being hounded by Bulut, and the ball is cleared. Mehmet looks long. Alil Ibrahim on the run! Blocked and cleared by Hassan Erbe. Well done. That was a well-blocked shot. Let's take a look at the overall shooting graph here. Oh, they count off target, off target, off target. In close save, so our shooting from distance has been generally quite wasteful. That really tells us all we need to know here. We gotta work this thing into the box if we're gonna make something happen. Our shooting from distance is either inaccurate or blocked. Probably a good indication. Stop trying. That's a lovely looking ball. Sefa just managing to keep it in. And Mohamed Samed gets the go-ahead goal for Turgutluspor. So there's the ball. Just keeping it in. Now, that I think we can count as a whiff by Mukahit. He should have been out there to intercept that instead of swatting at it. There's no reason we should be allowing him to get that clear of the back post. Need to be a little more aggressive in snuffing out those chances there. And that header is cleared. Eren looks long. Samir Gül has only got 2 men back. He's up against one of them. There's the ball for Sinan! Just wide. It's a good-looking ball there from the number 9. Unfortunately, he needs to hit the target. We are out shooting them. We need to do more. Alright, I think we gotta up this to a control situation here. Oh, very close there. Alil Ibrahim very nearly. Thankfully, that goes over. Ergül, there's the cross. Over that of everybody, but Furkan will chase it down. Back to the center, Ridvan off the bar! It was a tight angle, so you can give him that. Another near chance. Bodies flying in the box. No call. It's out for a throw. Ridvan. Crosses. No. It's loose though. Ergül! Sebi Ergül does his job. Pounces on that very clumsy giveaway there. Ball not controlled by Turgutluspor. And taken care of rather quickly. This is the clearance. Oh, no, it's not. That's a bad clearance. And Ergül's not going to miss from there, one would hope. Excellent placement with some venom back in the net. 1-1 going into the half. Sinan injured. And there's a gashed head. Oh, good grief. Alright. Well, so much for that. Alright. You can easily control this match with the second half goal. Make it happen. You can improve. I'm happy with what you've done. That includes scoring a goal. You just need to sort it out. Alright, let's check our tactics here. Are you a target man? Not exactly. You are more of an advanced forward. Ergül can play that role, though, so let's flip it around. Alright, Akpinar. Show us what you can do. Mohamed Samed. Mehmet. Ali Ibrahim. That's very clearly offside, and thank you very much, and we'll just call it a day. Erbe is not having a good day at all at the back. There's the ball. Oh, Furkan all alone at the post. Is he onside? The flag stays down. A lovely ball from Tufan. And you're not going to get it much easier than that than an unmarked header. So there's the ball back. Here's the delivery. It looks like, yes, indeed, kept onside by Igit. He's going to kick himself for that one and then loses his man completely. Very shoddy defending there by Gökhan Meral. You won't hear me complaining, though, if it means we go up 2-1. Now a chance here to really put our stamp on this game as Semih Ergül gets a little more space. Lays up to Furkan, the winger. So no one, neither Eren nor Ibrahim decided they wanted that ball. As a result, goes in the other direction. Yigit, covers Mehmet. Good. Sefa! Well, you can't leave Sefa Durmus alone. 2-2. Home crowd getting a treat into a very good match here. Now, they're saying offside. More like clumsy giveaway. So there's the ball. Now, see, yes, Yigit was offside, but he had tagged up quite easily. He's out of the play. Not influencing it. No offside there, but Erbe has not been good at all. Yikes. Double substitution there. All right, Aslan. You need to sort this out right now. Don't know why one of my top defenders decided he doesn't want to show up and play today, but here we are. Aaron Bakan holding the midfield together, as we've asked him to do so many times. My voice cracking slightly there, delightful. That's better. Onur blocked. Boot wide. And Ergül's now injured. Excellent. Well, we can't abandon this formation now. Not easily, anyway. I guess we sort of still could. Regardless, I don't like it. You're considered more of a poacher, huh? And you're an advanced forward. Let's play as a deep lying forward. We'll see what happens. Can't play target man. Let's play deep lying. Overall. So yeah, a lot better when we're getting the ball into the box. As long as we can keep them from outside, that would be nice. Oh, it's an own goal! Metin Peker, that's unfortunate. You can tell what he's trying to do. Just head that ball clear, but he botches it horribly. Oh, that's a shame. Takes a bad bounce. Back of the net it goes. And Grisenspor find themselves on top 3-2. Down 2 players from injury. Up 1 goal. Mukahit does well to grab that before it goes into a dangerous area. 15 minutes to go. I think now's when we flip to counter. Just try and kill this game off. Eren. Ozan can't get there. I am going to say we need to lower the tempo, though. Onur tries to split the defense. He won't get a shot off, though, but it's wide. So we'll cut our tempo down considerably. Try and preserve some stamina for the league game coming up. Ridvan. Akpinar. Melik. Take it off his feet. No one seems to want to get it. That could have been the dagger right there. No such joy. Eren with the free kick. Cleared. There's a lot of defenders came forward. Now they've got to sprint back as they try to hit on the counter. Turgutluspor's Sefa. Nobody goes for that. That was a wasted bit of service there. Giresunspor will just try and kill this thing off. No urgency to get up the field. Just hang on to it. Furkan now. Looks inside to Melik. Ibrahim. Eren. It's an interesting through ball there. Could have been good if they'd wanted to run onto it, but they didn't. Almost would have been better just to play that to the corner flag. Ridvan. Furkan. Ibrahim. Eren. Almost finds Semih Akpinar. No such joy, though. So both of our starting strikers, like to point out, left this game with injury. That does not bode well for the future. But a cup win is a cup win, and Akpinar nearly makes it 4-2 at the death. Will not be, though. But 3-2 will be the final. Giresunspor move on in the cup. As predicted, nearly a draw. We come out with a win. Thanks to an own goal from Metin Peker. The ref has had a great game. Well, that's something. Glad to win it, though. Very glad to win it. We've stolen a narrow win. Yes, indeed. Advance to the third round. I'm very happy with that. What is our minimum expectation here? Reach the third round. Good. All right. So, we've done exactly what we needed to do. Good job, everybody. Groin strain. All right. That could have been worse. And gashed head. Okay. That could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. But we'll get through it. Anything can happen. Great time. I think blame for the bad start. But the figure eight does come through with a win in the end. Chalk one up for the figure eight formation. Now, will that work in a league match? We'll have to see. Do we have the horses to run it? That also remains to be seen. Next time on Mr. Unemployable, we'll go to the 1/3 mark of the season against Ankaragücü. Hopefully, we can get back to the top half. We said we'd get a mid-table finish, even a top half finish at that. So we got to get ourselves back up to 10th and 9th here, and hopefully, match against Unemployable will help us get there. My name's Rituro. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell your friends about these videos on YouTube, and don't forget to join us in Twitch, twitch.tv/Rituro, where all these episodes are recorded live. Once again, my name is Rituro. Just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.